You probably know this problem. You want to play rhythm guitar on a blues tune and you keep using the same chord shapes over and over again, and it gets boring. Especially bar chords, they tend to sound too big and they can even clash with what the other musicians are playing. So in this video I will show you some simple voicings that will instantly improve your blues comping. The idea actually comes from jazz, but you can hear it everywhere, used by players from Charlie Christian all the way to Robin Ford or Larry Carlton. No time to waste, let's get started. This whole video is based on one single chord idea, but you can do a lot with it. I really like taking one simple idea and turn it into many variations. That's where real creativity starts. So how does it work? Let's do a little bit of theory first, and then I'll give you 3 examples you can use in real comping situations. By the way, I just finished recording my first online course, the Solo Blues Guitar Roadmap. Please subscribe to my newsletter at markusbach.de to stay updated. Let's start with a B flat 7 chord, a typical bar chord on the 6th fret. If you leave out the pinky, it becomes a dominant 7 chord. Now don't get me wrong, I like this shape. It's great if you want a big, full sound, especially in a trio. But as soon as you play with a keyboard player or another guitarist, it can get too dense. Sometimes you need something more subtle. Another issue, the major third is very strong in this shape. In blues, we often want that in-between sound, somewhere between the minor and the major third, and this chord can clash with that. Here's the solution. This is D minor 7 flat 5. Now, what is D minor 7 flat 5 in the context of B flat 7? You can think of it as a B7-9 chord without the root. The root B flat would normally be on the low E string, but now we're starting on D on the A string, which is actually the major third of B flat. So in the end, D minor 7 flat 5 is B flat 9. I really love this shape. It's easy to play and sounds much more bluesy than the big bar chord. Listen. And here's the trick. I leave out the D on the A string and only play the top 3 strings. This looks like an F minor shape, but in this context it's still functioning as B flat 9. Just imagine the bass player playing the root. Now it gets interesting. Move the shape up 2 frets. This looks like G minor, but with G in the bass, it actually becomes B flat 6. Now we have this nice movement between B flat 9 and B flat 6 just by shifting one simple shape. Let's sum it up. We start with B flat 7, turn it into B flat 9 using D minor 7 flat 5, and then create movement by shifting the shape. This is basically all the theory you need. But we can go further. Of course, we can use inversions. This is the first inversion, and this is the second inversion. I like the sound. Now let's look at some real examples. You've probably recognized it. It's Freddy Freeloader by Miles Davis. You can see how I move the shape around. Try adding slides to make it sound more musical. For the 4 chord, just move the shape up 5 frets or play it on the top 3 strings over here. This is based on Soft Winds, originally played by Benny Goodman, Charlie Christian. Same idea, but a different phrasing. The point is, creativity doesn't mean inventing something completely new. It's about taking the same ingredients and combining them in different ways. Let me play it slowly. For the 4 chord, you go to this position. Or to this position. This one's a little bit more advanced, but it's still the same concept. Make sure your slides have a shuffle feel. Let me play it a little bit slower. You can also add the B flat on the high E string, like this. So this is a great example of how far you can go with just one small idea. You can play different variations by using inversions like this. Or like this. There are absolutely no limits. You can even use this approach in your soloing, but that's a topic for another video. So let's call it a day. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me until the end. That really means a lot. Don't forget to hit subscribe for good karma. Stay tuned. See you next time.